Hello and welcome to EV Motoring. It's time for a walk around here at the 2025 Chicago Auto Show. So we're here at the 2025 Chicago Auto Show with the debut of the Rivian R2 and Rivian R3X. In particular, the R2 is one of the most exciting vehicles to us. We're most likely going to order one. It's going to be built here in Illinois. We're very excited for it. In particular, we have Ryan from Rivian who's going to help take us around and point out some key features. So as I mentioned, we're here with Ryan from Rivian, and he's going to help show us some key features that he thinks are unique about this R2.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so this is R2. This is our midsize. Our goal here is really to take everything that we loved about R1, sort of very formal stance. It feels premium, but still is able to take you on every adventure. We wanted to just take that and bring it down into a midsize size. So of course you look at it right from the front fascia, and it's a Rivian, right? We've got our Rivian headlights, the round pill, and that pill kind of echoes throughout the vehicle. It's complemented by the light bar, and we want this to be an international vehicle. So, I mean, safe for Europe is a big part of what led to the design. R1, for instance, has a hood cut line that's on this corner. In order to go to Europe, we needed to move it to the side. So we are using that as almost like an opportunity to bring a really strong design element, just a strong bone line.
Nice belt line, yeah.
Exactly, the rest of the vehicle.
I love how it looks like just a downsized R1S. You take a very good-looking vehicle and just made it more urban utility.
I mean, basically, it's, but the whole thing just feels a little bit sportier, a little bit more agile. The surfacing is just a bit more taut, slightly more planar, just because it wants to be just a little bit more, fitting for that segment.
And so what are some of the specs as far as, so it's supposed to start around 45,000?
Starts around 45.
And what motor variants are we expecting? What range are we expecting?
We were talking single, dual, and tri-motor configurations. Range, I don't have those specific numbers. Part of the downfall of being an interior designer.
Yeah.
But yeah, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a Rivian, so it'll get you to your adventure.
So now I'll take a quick look inside and see how the interior looks.
Have you sat inside of it yet?
I have not.
Would you like to?
First, yeah.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah, so, I mean, the first thing is, yes, it's smaller than the R1, but it wants to be just as premium. So you still have reclaimed wood, lots of wrapped surfaces. I mean, basically everything from your knee up is soft wrapped or wood.
I like the squared off steering wheel because it allows you actually to see through, to see the instrument cluster.
That's exactly it. We didn't just chop the top. We actually kept the top where it was and squared up the corners just so we can keep that visibility. But to me, this is the best part, and you can go ahead and feel this. Yeah. These are capacitive motors in the controls. So when you're going through your volume controls, you get very precise ticks. But if you switch modes to your drive modes, for instance, it changes to a really clunky, not clunky, but really precise, heavy movement. But they push in, they go out. This is like an Apple
and they do
iPod
left and right as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's so innovative. Of course, you have your cluster display, your center display. Storage is also a huge part of the interior. We have 2 glove boxes.
Yeah,
right. So
for the first time.
For the first time. But I mean, that's where we're listening to our consumers give us feedback, and we really value them, and that's where that came from.
Cool. Yeah, one's here. Where's the other one?
The other one is towards the right for the passenger.
Oh, just the traditional one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I mean, even in the doors, we've got room here for your sunglasses. We still have the articulating back pocket, and this storage compartment is large enough to fit a full-size Nalgene bottle.
Okay.
I mean, of course, you've got your wireless charger to the right of you, pop-out cup holders, and we have a sliding drawer now that's large enough to fit a full-size tissue box. I mean, we've got consumers who want to camp in their car. We want to make sure the vehicle is adventure ready.
Will there be some sort of a car camping kit, most likely?
Most likely, yeah. I think potentially. We definitely have a car camping mode in the center screen that will dim the lights so that you can sleep and it won't wake you up. What we have is we like to play with this idea of modern nostalgia in our vehicle. We grew up in minivans and vehicles where the back windows would pop open, so we've got that feature. So you press a button in the overhead console, the back windows pop, the rear window, the back glass will drop.
Cool.
So if you have you're driving down the PCH and your golden retriever wants to stick its head out, it can.
Nice.
But just little moments where we can get back to the consumer.
Yeah.
We're all about.
Yeah, definitely will get a very good airflow with the back open.
Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
Yeah. Cool. let's take a look at the, I guess, the rear storage space. First, I'll actually
If you want to hop back here too, this is...
see me sitting behind myself.
Yeah.
Tons of room, a lot more than I actually would have anticipated. Looking at the outside, how small the vehicle looks.
Yeah, we have a really large back seat, and plus there's a lot of nice materials. The seat backs are wrapped, right, which is not something you normally get in this kind of segment. You've got a coat hook or USB, 2 additional USBs, another articulating mat pocket. I mean, we made sure the rear seat customers don't get stiffed.
Now I'll hop around to the back. Here's that, as you mentioned, the window that comes down. It's a cool feature.
Plus, I mean, our consumers want to go camping with their vehicles too, so we have a table here that also will pop out, but it's in its stowed position right now. And then, the seats fold down fully flat, so, and the front seats go back, so there's enough room for a 6-foot-plus tall person to camp in the back of the car.
Well, that's something I'm looking forward to. We have a Tesla now, and I use road trips and camp in the back of it, so that's a feature we're definitely looking for.
So this could be your upgrade. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the rear, our signature light bar. I love the little details that our exterior teams love to put in vehicles. The letters are just standing off the surface just a little bit, just to celebrate the brand slightly. But I love our cleanliness and modern surfacing.
For sure. And roof rack capabilities, what kind of, a bunch of different...
Roof rack capabilities, I mean, again, you can see the roof racks on right now. Aerodynamic, and even the aerodynamics of the flow-through spoiler in here.
That's cool.
We love to hide.
Still makes it look like it's boxier, but gets the better flow. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can see details like this here on the side of the front wheel. You can see some aero slits right there by the Rivian logo.
And then where was the charge port?
The charge port is right here.
Oh, okay, nice. Here on the back. And so, judging by how small that is, that's probably the NACS standard in there?
Yes, it is.
Nice. So this will be most likely one of the first vehicles to debut with the North American charging standard. Definitely a superior connector, being able to have fast charging and slow charging all in the same handle. Looking forward to seeing that. So thank you again for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate all the help, and we look forward to the R2 hitting showrooms, and hopefully in early 2026. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let us know down below, which one are you more excited for? The R2 here, a little bit bigger, more modern SUV, or the very spicy tri-motor R3X? Or that Dodge that you hear ripping in the back? Be sure to let us know down below, and take care until next time.